comfort and discomfort, two exact opposites that go hand in hand together, whether you realize it or not. I want you to take a second and think about why this is an idea and why this works. Now that you thought about it, you just experienced comfort and discomfort. It's something that might have discomforted you if I had phrased it differently, but since I said just think about it for a second, it's nothing stressful. You can find comfort in it. You can apply this idea to various other things in your life. For example, if you have some tests coming up, you have some big project, you can take comfort in the fact that you know that this test is coming up. You can prepare for it, you can study for it. There's nothing that can discomfort you. Discomfort is not something that you should fear. It's something you should confide in. It can be, this is a philosophical ideology of how you can go about your life in a non-stressful, almost stoic kind of way. Let's take a look at our model right here. See this guy? Let's call him Bob, right? Obviously, Bob is not in a very good situation. He's got a little atomic bomb going on behind him. But look at him. He's not mad about it. He's pretty happy, actually. He's got his eyes closed. Looks like he's meditating a little bit. And he's finding comfort in the discomfort. The situation is obviously not ideal. But look, he's not worried about it. So why would you be worried about it? If some small little problem appears in your life, some small discomfort, it's not something that you should stress about. It's just not going to be beneficial to you in any way, right? Instead, why wouldn't you just choose to confide in that discomfort? I think that everybody should use this ideology in their life in at least some points. It's something that can help you and certainly can't hurt you. I mean, people use this throughout their lives, and I want you to think of some way that this could be applicable in your life, right? I'm sure there's so many ways. Just think about one or two, how it'll be fully applicable. And don't just use the examples I gave you, right? Because that's too comfortable. That's too easy and convenient. So what you just did subconsciously or unknowingly was take comfort in discomfort. The discomfort here was the fact that I gave you some tasks to do, right? And you did them. So I gave you a little list, and the tasks you had to do was find comforts in discomfort. You had to find some examples of this, which that in itself is a utilization of this philosophy right here. In saying that, it proves that there's many other aspects of your life in which you can apply this, and I'm here today to tell you how you should use this in your life, how you can utilize this to its fullest potential. Now, I can't guarantee you that this is going to help you in everything in your life, but I can tell you it can make you a lot less stressed. I know in today's world there's so much that people have going on. You have assignments, you have work, you have social life to keep up with. It could have hurt to take a second, relax, see everything that's inconveniencing you, that's challenging you, and just realize it's not that serious. You can break it down to its primitive components. Whereas social media, if you have some text on Snapchat, someone's talking trash to you on Instagram, whatnot, it doesn't matter, right? You can find comfort in the fact that these people are discomforting you. They're trying to make you mad. It doesn't matter. Deal with it or accept it. Acknowledge it, accept it, move on. right? It's a good way to live your life because it's gonna help you in the long run. I mean, there's no point in stressing about little things. I'm sure you know that better than I do. It's your life. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you how to live it. I'll just help you. Everyone needs a little bit of help in their lives, whether it's in how to live their lives, what to do in their lives, so many different aspects. This is just one vague overview of what you can do. You can group discomfort to be a lot of different things, right? Discomfort could mean work, social life, maybe school, overall just inconveniences or stress. That's the big thing right here. This ideology it's gonna get rid of most of your stress. It's not some magical tool, but it's definitely gonna make you acknowledge that there's nothing to be worried about. I mean, this stuff is all gonna be constantly going on in your life. You can't prevent it. You can focus on what you can prevent though. You don't have to get stressed out about whether it's school, social life, or work, or more things. I mean, everyone does. You can take comfort in the fact that everyone has those things. And not to say that you're not special, but you're not special. So you can take comfort in that fact and live your life just like that. I mean, realize it's not everything revolves around you, and confide in that fact. Acknowledge, accept, and move on. I mean, that little phrase right there holds more wisdom than most of the stuff you're ever gonna be told in your life. I'm being completely honest. And you can utilize that wisdom to however you want. You can do it in so many different aspects of your life. It's just one really big thing that I do want to acknowledge is just scrolling in like social media, like TikTok, for example. TikTok is a huge like plague to our generation, whether you know it or not. I'm sure you realize it deep down. Even if you do use it, if you don't use it, you definitely realize it, because there's a reason you don't use it. And I'm not gonna lie, most people are addicted to it. It's not like at this point, it's not even like something you can just cure. I'm not gonna lie to you and say do some dopamine detox or something, because you're probably not gonna do it. I mean, you'll make it past day 1, day 2, and be back here on social media looking for more videos. But I'd rather look at the fact that it's gonna happen anyway, right? You're gonna be scrolling. So I'm gonna group that under the discomfort factor. So I'm gonna add that right here to our list. Scrolling or instant dopamine. Even though it might sound like a comfort because it's happiness, it's gonna be discomfort to you, whether you realize in that moment or not. It's not something that's gonna be beneficial to you. So what I want to do is I don't want you to think of this as something that's like gonna bring you down, it's gonna stress you out, that you need to change instantly, it's gonna kill you if you don't change it. Just acknowledge that you're doing it, right? And see how you can fix it little by little. Take comfort in the fact that you're doing it, and see why it's happening at all. Maybe you're just bored. That's probably the number one reason. Take comfort in your boredom. It's not something that you shouldn't instantly go to TikTok as soon as you like finish a siege game or whatever you're doing. If you're playing video games, after you finish your game, if you instantly go to TikTok, it's probably not a good sign. You might be cooked, but it's alright. You can take comfort in the fact that you're cooked, right? Just fix it, like little by little. Accept, acknowledge, move on. I think once you do that, you're gonna find, I don't want to say cliche feeling of peace and happiness, right? But you're gonna work towards that feeling of peace and happiness. whether you like realize it or not. It's gonna come in your life, and that's definitely something you want. When was the last time you really felt happy from scrolling? Never. I mean, you might have laughed for 2 minutes, 1 minute, and then scroll to the next video, but you didn't give long-term happiness from that. This is gonna change that. Little by little. It's not gonna be some instant cure, like I said, but it's gonna be a cure. So yeah, I think if you employ this ideology in your life, you're gonna feel a lot less stressed.